Hello and welcome, my friends. It is I, Jaffa. Alright, so this week I've been preparing for our little trip over into the end. Oh, I don't like those cows. Come over here. Okay, let me hurry and turn off the sound from my ear here. Alright, so I've been preparing for the end. Now, if you look, I have some pretty decent stuff. I did some enchanting and armor, or enchanted this stuff. So I have protection 4, blast protection 4, and protection 4. So, pretty good armor. I'm not taking this into the end. I know Dio likes to go YOLO, you only live once. No, I'm going in with iron armor that I can lose. Now, this still has protection 4, protection 3, 3, and 4. I really like these Depth Striders. I may re-enchant something because I don't want to lose Depth Strider. But anyway, this is the stuff I'm taking into the end. Okay, we have the 3 eyes. Deal's got the others. I should probably confirm that before we try light up the portal, because if we don't have enough, then we don't have enough. I think he said he had 9, so we shall see. Okay, but I've got a couple spare bows for people to use, a couple of chests to throw down and put all this stuff in so that I'm not carrying it. I am taking a water bucket, but I'm taking all of this wood for boats, plus a crafting table, because that's the easiest way to capture ender pearls. The other thing is before the dragon fight, if we can capture some endermen and get some of the pearls, then when the dragon knocks you way up into the air, you can ender pearl down rather than have to try and place the water at the exact moment to stop you from falling. At least I've seen a couple people do that, and that's what I want to try. Bottles for dragon's breath, you get the idea. But what I've been doing to prepare, besides that and enchanting and other such things, is, I need to get the last little decoration for this area. Sometimes I regret not having my portal closer, but okay. So now down to safe ball. Now this is the lava lake that I've been slowly eating up for my auto smelter. But if you follow the yellow torch road here, I dug all of this out to make this new pathway. I blocked up that because that used to not only flow that way, it used to flow out over here as well. So I blocked up all of that, made this tunnel, and made this bridge. Now this is the new lava lake I'm going to start attacking. Probably start over there and work my way that way, then come over this way. But that's a lot of lava. I don't think I'll be doing that much smelting, but who knows. But I'm beautifying this up a little bit. And then in here, I beautied it up quite a bit. Let's go ahead and throw the last bed on. There's 6 of us on the, or is there 7? Let's see, Wolf. Oh, by the way, happy birthday, Wolf. There's Wolf, M, Dio, Opal, myself, and Adina. There's 6. Okay. So there's 6 sleeping bags. If you put a half slab next to a bed, it kind of looks like it's just a sleeping bag or a bedroll, one of those little yoga mat things. So we got 6 of those. I did this lowered section as kind of an homage for when the lava was here, but also so if you fall through accidentally, you know, you can get back out. But I cleaned this area up. This is a double door trick that keeps mobs out. If you look at the F3 screen, this door says that it is open. This door says that it is closed. But they're both open. So this one, you close that, it says it's closed. Zombies will try to beat down that. If they succeed, they can't get past that because they won't try to beat down an open door. They just can't go past it. I've been thinking about switching which one of these is the open door and which one is the closed door, so that they come up to the open door first and they can't hit the other one to break it down. I may do that. But then I did my double door trick here, and this goes out into the fortress. Now there's a lot of little areas because a cave or a ravine intersected the no, it was a cave system. It was a big cave system, but it intersected the fortress here. I found 2 libraries. They're across the hall from one another. And that's right, you get to it from here. Whoops, not there. Is it down here? No, that's how I found this place. Oh, this is awesome. I'm lost. Was it this way? No. Did I go down here? No. Huh. Oh, that must have been it. Anyway, down in a lower level here, there's 2 libraries across from one another. Not that that really matters. The only thing they have is bookcases, and I've got enough of them. Chest to hold random stuff before you go. You set your spawn, you jump through the portal, and have one heck of a time. But now that this part is done, let me work my way back over to the base. And I'm going to stop by the iron farm while I'm here, just to, well, what I call compress the blocks. I've been going over there and turning the ingots into iron blocks to try and save on storage. Now, it's not as effective as Tango's farm, and I've never claimed it would be, but we're getting a lot more than we're using, so that's a good thing. Oh, and Diol, he does recording as well. He's been having some computer problems, so he may not, he says that he thinks he's got them fixed, so he may be able to be with us fighting the dragon. He may not be streaming, though. He may not be streaming or recording. I, however, will be streaming it when we're doing it. So if you care to tune in and watch... Yeah, apparently watch the lag. Okay. Now this happens every time that I come over to this area. This is not a new occurrence. What happens, this chunk is always loaded, and we're using command blocks to keep it loaded. Okay. Anyway, we're using command blocks to keep it loaded, and that causes, well, quite frankly, some serious lag. Apparently no one's been on since the last time I was over here. Because we should have a lot more than this. Interesting. But anyway, it creates a lot of lag when you try to go in there. The server takes about 15-20 seconds to catch up, and then everything's fine. And let's see. Oh yes, one of the things that I am doing, or planning to do, is I'm going to revamp this. Basically, just to get rid of these. What happened? I was down here AFKing about a month ago or so. Okay, and a zombie pigman came walking through, and he landed right here while I was swoosh attacking. Well, let me see if I can do it here. Swoosh attack. Yeah, you can hear it. Swoosh, swoosh. Anyway, the swoosh attack hit the zombie pigman. Now, I killed him fairly quickly, but it scared the living crap out of me because I'm in a 2x1, and my only defense, because these weren't here, my only defense was, ah! Right? Well, managed to get him. And he didn't make it through the portal, so none of the others on the other side aggroed. Thank goodness. So I put up these as a barrier, and I decided this isn't good enough. I remembered at one point we had mob evaders, where the mobs would come over, they would hit water that's up in this block here, and they would try to swim up. That would force them up into an airspace here, and as they did that, trying to get up out of the water, they would hit the next water block and would go straight up. Now I'm going to go ahead and put in a mob evader here, run them up, and have them take fall damage, and I want the enchanting table within reaching distance of this, so that when you're here, you can reach the enchanting table, you can reach the anvil. Yeah, that's how I'm going to be redesigning it. I haven't planned this out, and because I was wanting to be cool here, I made my life extremely hard. Now this is a big portal. You know, I did not need to do it this big. I just wanted to. I'm going to move the portal over here, which means it's not going to be as big. But let me tell you, let me show you why I made my life so difficult. Or how I made my life so difficult. That's obsidian. The entire background. The entire background is obsidian. Yeah. I thought it was cool. Till now I'm having the thought of moving it. Now I'm ready to cry. That's probably a good 20-30 minutes of digging just to get that out. Yeah, we've got tons of bows. In fact, I'm going to take some of these back to base. And more bows, tons of arrows. Actually, I've got plenty of arrows for the fight. Tons of arrows. Holy moly. And I took all the bone with me last time. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and fill up on arrows then. Okay, and then let's see, what's some of the other things that I've been wanting to do here? Oh yes, I told you about this. Still haven't got to it. We're gonna, there it is. We're gonna punch up through the top there, or actually this one over here because it's too wide. I want both of those gone so that we can have a ladder on one, safe fall on the other. Haven't got to that yet. I showed you guys that. The ice road is coming along. I've been collecting ice that's up at the base. But the ice cube is not ready, and that's going to be my end all. You know, once that ice cube is ready, I should have enough ice from that tiny little experiment, which, okay, I haven't checked on it lately. Let's go check on it. Through here. Again, that's going to be a secret passage when I ever get around to building it. Okay, the second row is almost done. It almost looks like the first row didn't finish. What? There's got to be a visual glitch, because it looks like that one's empty as well. Okay, let me put these things away, and I will go over there and inspect it manually, or closely. Okay, all of the extra enchanted bows have been in here, and I'm planning on using these bows here to repair these, because I got these from fishing. These are repaired bows up here, so that is, I probably should get on to that later today. Do that before the fight, because there's a couple of good bows in here. This one only has punch 1, yay, but this one has power 4 and flame and unbreaking. There's a couple over here that have mending, like this. Whoops, no, it was right here. Infinity, mending, and power 3. Combine that with another power 3, you get a power 4. Maybe one that has a punch 4 or punch 2, you know, something like that. Right here. Add mending onto this bow, and you would not need another bow ever. Now, it doesn't have flame, which can be a good thing or it can be a bad thing, depending on what you're wanting to do. But this would be probably one of the best bows in the game, right there, if it had mending on it. So, I thought there was one that only had mending. Right there. So if I combine these two bows and one of these, okay, burn the cows. Now, put these together, cost is 7. That's an unbreaking 3, power 5, punch 2, infinity, mending bow. What would we name that? Ooh. Okay, I thought of a name, but I'm going to have to look up how to spell it. Lord of the Rings, Lego. Okay, Legolas, Legolas. Okay, there's how to spell it. So what we're going to do is Legolas. And then we're going to put this on it, which I didn't need to because it had mending. I could just go set it the AFK and charge it up. But here it is, all repaired. Dang good bow. And yeah, dang good bow. Probably the best bow in the game if you don't need the fire aspect. Which again, there's reasons to have the fire aspect. There's reasons to not have it. If you have fire aspect and you light a zombie on fire, he can then set you on fire. So for distance, fire aspect is fine. It gives extra damage to the mobs. But for close range, yeah, you don't really want it. I need to do some serious breeding because I've already gone through a whole stack of steak without breeding them some more. So I need to stay in this area and breed them for a little while. Okay, so that's about as grown as it's going to get. There's 3 on that side. So again, you just walk across, collect all of them. Ah, there was 4 each. And then when you walk across, it shuts off. Love this little design. Thank you, Etho. Now, I don't really use mushrooms, but I like the idea that I have a food source, right? Because all you need is the bowls. You get the bowls back when you eat the food source. So I'm a firm believer in having food on hand for when you need it. You know, I've got the cake. I need the pumpkin pie. You know what? That's what we ought to do. Let's look at achievements. Okay. Sniper duel. I've tried getting that. That's... I guess I'm shooting at like 40 meters, not 50. I don't even think you can make a notch apple anymore. I thought I'd accomplished that, but I will definitely be getting that when we go on top of the nether. I thought I've done that, but apparently not. Have not done that at all. Yeah, next achievement right there. If I remember right, this one is discover all biomes. That's going to be a near impossibility to get with 1.9. There are so many biomes, and they are spread out over such a large area. Not sure what this one is. I think this one's coming back from the end. And then this is the Wither boss fight, Nether Star, and set up a beacon, I think. I think that's what those are. Now, Diol already has his beacon. He's already done one fight. I've got the skulls to do a fight. But, yeah. I'm not doing it yet. I want the end achievement, and then I'll look at the other things. But that biome one, it's just too massive. Oh yeah, I was going to go over to look at the ice cube. And I've had a second thought about this farm up here. I am thinking about turning this whole tabletop here into a village. Yeah. I'm thinking about doing that because I want to start the villager trading again. I really did enjoy trading with the villagers in Elder's Dell 2. Oh, that's why. It wasn't that there were items missing. It's that it already started the third row. Oh. Okay, cool. Anyway, having the village right down there will make it so that when I'm up here in my observation platform, I'm literally looking down on to their village. That gives me something to look at instead of just being up here and, ooh, there's my castle. I'll actually be able to see movement. Besides the melon farm that I have up here, this is for health potions. In fact, I probably should get on that since we're going to the end. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Both of these I plan on building down underneath anyway. I'm going to use my automatic farm for this again. So, yeah, I think I'll turn that into a village. And because of the boats, you can get a second person into a boat. Oh, but how would I get them up the mountain? Maybe if I put a portal up here temporarily, I could go down this way. Or build a temporary bridge over and just drop down in. Because it's going to have a fence around it. Otherwise, the villagers will not necessarily stick around and the zombies will destroy your villagers. Anyway, guys, I'm going to sit here and chop up my my melons and possibly go and start brewing some health potions. Health Regen 2 or whatever it's called that you get from the melons, the golden melons. That's what I'm shooting for. I really want to whoops. Put the lily pad back. Anyway, I really want to get the health stuff going so that I'm not having to worry about, oh my god, I'm dying. Do I have carrots? Yeah, I have carrots, so maybe I'll get a couple of those for sustaining food. But then again, golden carrots give the same as steak. I have a ton of steak, so yeah, probably not on the golden carrots. I'm not going to turn vegan. How's that? Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me. As always, my friends, may peace find you well.